Okay, in this problem, what we want to do is to simplify these surds. So one of the first things we're going to do is to acknowledge that what we're looking at is we're looking at fractions here overall. So we're going to take the regular move to make this as a single fraction. So I can approach it by saying, okay, we're going to let this be multiplied by that up there and this multiplied by this. So something like a quick cross multiplication. So what we're going to have is, is that we're going to have the square root of 5 will be multiplied by 2 square root 2 plus square root 5. That is doing this part. So I'm going to go this times this. Let's do that. So next we have plus the square root of 2 times 2 root of 2 minus the root of 5. So that takes care of my numerator. And at the denominator, these two will be multiplied. But when we take a look at that, we're seeing the product of the difference of 2 squared. Take a good look at this and this. We have 2 root 2 minus root 5, 2 root 2 plus root 5. This is coming from the difference of 2 squares being factored, okay? So what it means with the difference of 2 squared, there is no middle term. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to square this, okay, and square this, and that's going to give me the terms that I need. So, so if I square 2 root 2, so if I have 2 root of 2, if I square this, I'm going to have 4 times 2 because this will becomes 2. So I have 8 here. Secondly, if I square the root of 5, then I'm going to have 5. Basically, what I have now is a minus 5. Now, let's sort out what is on top. So on top, I have to distribute this inside here and this here. So I'm going to distribute the root of 5 inside the first parentheses. Then I'm going to distribute the root of 2 inside the second parentheses. Let's do that. So what I have here is actually root 5 times 2 square root 2 plus root 5 times the root of 5. In the next part, I'm going to have plus square root of 2 times 2 square root 2, also square root of 2 times negative root 5. All of this can be now placed over 8 minus 5. We could call that 3. Let's take another look. When we multiply these here, bear in mind that the 2 will be 2. Root 5 times root 2 becomes the root of 10. For example, if I have the root of 5, and I'm going to multiply that by the root of 2, this is the same thing as saying the square root of 10. So that takes care of that. Now let's take a look on the other part. When root of 5 is multiplied by itself, what we have here is plus 5. So I'm done with this part. Let's take a look at the other part over here. Now, what I'm looking at here is when I have the 2 root 2, when I have the root 2 times the 2 root 2, I'm going to have that plus 4 because this 2 and then root 2 times 2 will give me another 2, so it becomes 4 overall. So that part comes to be 4. This part actually will become negative the square root of 10. The same idea, the root of 2 times the negative root of 5 is going to give me the negative root of 10. So I'm going to have minus square root of 10. We're going And all of this is over 3. Now, if we continue breaking this down, what we're going to have is the 5 and the 4 that actually added to become 9. Those are regular integers, so we have 9 there. But 2 root 10 minus root 10, or you could say 1 root 10, okay? So 2 root 10 minus 1 root 10 are just root 10. We're going to be left with plus root of 10. All of this is over 3. Now, if I want to break this down more, then what I really have is 9 over 3 plus 1/3 square root of 10. Now, 9 over 3 becomes 3, and then beside it we have 1/3 the square root of 10. And this is my simplified answer. See you next time. Bye-bye.